Be older, Ben.
It's just not worth it.
Ben, just be
Or
older.
they're like, you pick it up in like Miami and
Jet
just
skis.
take the boat all the way. We can do that. Like some jet skis.
Sea-Doo. That's so nice.
Speedo.
Whoa. No, not those.
Dude.
Speedo. Speedo.
Be-doo, banana.
Hello.
Hello.
We should go see the Minions and Monsters.
Something like that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2-Minute Warning Podcast.
Hello. What the?
JJ, you here? I get interrupted in that one. What? That was weird.
He was too busy.
I'm here as always with JJ
Touching
and
my knee.
Ben. Hey, whoa. Welcome back, I guess.
Okay. Anyway,
Ben,
yeah.
how you been? Tell me how your week was.
Fantastic.
Tell me what you did.
Guys, let me
Let's
adjust
get
my
it. Let's
mic
get
here.
it started with something.
Let's get it started.
Cool.
Yeah, my week was great. I started out. What we recorded Tuesday last week, right?
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty normal week. And then come Friday, I'm like, man, I gotta go to this game. So I bought tickets on Friday for the World Cup match in Miami between Cabo
Very
Verde
jealous.
and Uruguay. How they say it, Uruguay, but it's Uruguay. So I drove down right after church on Sunday. It was a beautiful drive down Alligator Alley. Got there 2.5 hours before game time, and which is about what you need. Yeah, it was insane. It was so much. It was so worth the money. I was kind of nervous, but they have cool fan experiences and stuff, and so I got to sit. And I didn't realize until I got there that my seats were at club level, so I got not AC, but I got like fans and stuff. AC was right above me, so that was really nice. I got like private. It wasn't private, but it was like the club exclusive concession stands and stuff. So it was so cool, such a cool experience. Everything there was insanely expensive. Guess how much a T-shirt cost?
A T-shirt.
Yes.
$55.
I literally was going to say
65.
55.
Whoa.
$65. How much? How about a hat?
Oh, a hat.
$20.
$80.
Whoa. Okay. No.
I mean, sometimes hats are more than shirts.
The one that I saw at least was $50. And then I bought, since everything else was insanely expensive, I bought 2 pins. Guess how much those pins came out to be?
$23.
$24.
Wow.
Insane. Not to mention drinks and food were insanely expensive. I told Andrew before, the only drink options was Coke, Diet Coke, water, and alcoholic beverages. That was it. There was nothing else. No Mountain Dew, no Gatorade or anything else. I was very disappointed. But you know what? Such is life. But I had a great time. It was a great game. We'll talk about the game later probably.
For sure.
But yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a great weekend, although I didn't get back until like 1:30, and then I had work the next day, and so.
Why'd you get back to 1:30?
Price to pay. Oh yeah, about that. The game ended at 7:50, so you know soccer games usually go pretty fast. And then as I'm leaving the stadium, I'm like, oh boy. Okay, so just imagine this: 64,000 people who are not from America, or at least immigrants, all trying to leave a stadium at once. It was utter chaos. Not to be discriminatory or anything. I'm just saying, like, they don't know how these modern or sports things work. So trying to leave the stadium, it's 64,000 people all trying to go to shuttles. Because you couldn't drive to the stadium and park like a college football game or like the college championship football game. You had to park off-site, like a mile or two off-site, and then take shuttles to the stadium. It was the stupidest thing ever. I get it. They want to do like checkpoints to make sure that you paid and you can come, but it was
Which
so
I
annoying.
just thought about this now. A couple years ago at the CONCACAF Cup in Miami, they like there's a bunch of people like for the final thing they like rushed the stadium and basically like,
Yeah.
broke down the doors and stuff and
Yeah.
got in. So that might be why they started to do that because they literally like overtook the stadium and broke in. They just like rushed the front door pretty much.
That is another thing that I'm like, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But also,
it sucks,
there has to be a more efficient way you can do it because it took me 2 whole hours to get back to my car after the game ended. So that by the time I got to my car, I'm already like, this is stupid. Not to mention, it was still like probably 85 degrees at 9 o'clock at night. So it was not fun. But the game, everything else was fun. Yes, yeah.
Getting out was not the best.
So
It's like a prison. Easy to get in, hard to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know about prisons.
JJ, how you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, it's really hot. It's really hot right now. Working. Happy Father's Day.
Oh,
Father's Day's happening?
Happy Father's Day.
Andrew has an announcement.
No.
Oh.
I did
Just
not.
kidding. Okay.
Next year,
Yeah,
next
it was a
year.
good Father's Day.
Did you do anything for Father's Day?
We went to. I'm not gonna tell the name of the place because I'm gatekeeping it. It's really good. It's a pastry shop.
He'll tell me later.
I will tell Andrew later, but not. You can you bleep out on the podcast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bleep.
That was. Yeah, wow, I do love that.
They have
This is
those
really
like
good.
they have those like fruits that look like that are pastries that look like fruits
Mm-hmm.
that taste like the fruit.
Mhm.
Oh, so good. So we brought some of those back home to Pop's house and played some games.
Our dad was not in town. It was father-in-law, right?
No, he
Oh.
wasn't down.
Well, he got in town after I left.
You left. You left right as he came back. He was sad because all his children were gone.
Where was JoJo?
She was there.
Oh, I was gonna say.
So it's just.
But
This is just
I guess
Sam.
Sam was gone too. But
Shout out Sam.
yeah, yeah.
That's
how'd
cool.
draft league go this week? I wasn't there, but he played. Our teams played each other. I unfortunately wasn't there.
I didn't show up because I knew Andrew, my number one fan, wasn't going to be
He
there.
didn't show up and got crushed.
I did not show up. But we're waiting for the rest of our team. So, but we did get some good pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Some pics came out.
Yeah.
We're trying to get those.
Shout out your what's the page
get the
called?
content. What?
Shout out the page.
Palm Grove Draft League on Instagram,
Yeah,
where you can find us on all platforms. Just one on Instagram.
It's just
Palm Grove
Instagram.
Draft League.
good pictures if you guys want to.
JoJo was the one that took the pictures, by the way.
Yeah,
Shout out
nice.
JoJo.
Nice.
tough, tight.
Yeah, I had a long week. My wife, like I said last time, my wife was gone.
We came over numerous times and helped him out get the
Yeah.
date.
There's one day, yeah, we were.
I have a question.
Oh, yes.
Would you have gone on Saturday night to the Yoders thing without me inviting you?
I don't know if I think I forgot about it.
I
so
broke
I
into his
probably
house.
wouldn't have showed up.
I stepped
Yeah.
into Andrew's house and
That's all you need to tell me. That's it. I was eating food.
Anyway.
I was eating dinner.
he was
I was eating
he was
dinner. That's
escaping-
all.
he was escaping-
That's all they need to know.
he was escaping
That's
the heat.
all they need
He
to
was
know.
escaping the heat.
But no, here by myself, hung out with some friends. JJ came and played some college football.
Ooh, that
one
was fun.
night.
That was a
It's
good
time,
game.
dude. We had an
an
amazing game.
insane game.
We played. Who did we play? What was
I
our
was
teams?
UConn, obviously.
You were UConn. I
UConn.
was.
Football
Who
powerhouse.
was I?
San Jose.
No.
San-
San Jose State.
San
yeah,
Jose
you're right.
State.
You're right. Trojans. And it
was
came
quite
down
a
to
game.
JJ at the 1 yard line on fourth down with like a minute remaining. Scored a touchdown. He told me like going into that last drive, I scored a touchdown, I'm going for two. So it was like fourth and like four at the
35-34.
35-34. He scored a touchdown, I think, at 35-34. They went for two. The ball like got like, tipped in the air.
Went up in the air. If I
If he didn't hit a button,
There might have been a
I'd have been
chance.
very angry if that would happen. But I did beat him.
legends
which
are
was awesome.
made.
But then I played softball on Saturday, which is fun. We sucked as a team, but
Hmm.
I'm also playing this weekend in PA, so I kind of want to get ready for that. That's kind of why I was.
Are you going to the volleyball tournament up there too?
There's a volleyball tournament this weekend.
Pottstown.
I'm not. I'm just playing softball. Getting right into our top three.
Ooh.
We'll start with a little bit of shoot. What did I have for number three? Oh, U.S. Open, guys. We completely forgot to pick our guys. There's so many sports happening right now. There's so much going on. I continue to forget to talk about a few things. But the U.S. Open did happen this past weekend, and my pick to win actually came true.
Yes.
You guys remember my pick? Remember who it was?
I also picked him.
Yeah, JJ did.
Same.
But no,
JJ,
didn't.
JJ picked like JJ Spawn or something.
Yeah.
I
That was
picked
Ludwig Oberg.
I picked Water Pork Clark.
What?
I think he picked Sudarshan Yalamaraju.
No, but the winner of the U.S. Open is Wyndham Clark. He pretty much dominated the tournament. This is it was played at Shinnecock, which is a very, very tough course. A lot of wind in the morning. A lot going on. But Wyndham was able to pull it out. He started with a 64 in round 1, a 69 in round 2, and a 70 in round 3. So he entered Sunday, I believe it was a 6-shot lead. He was at 7 under, absolutely dominating the tournament. But on Sunday, it wasn't quite the domination maybe thought he could continue. He did go 3 over on Sunday. But with that huge lead going into Sunday, it did hold on. Sam Burns made a late push in the end, shooting a 67.
Tom Kim.
On what?
Hello?
Chill. Shooting a 67 on Sunday to make it interesting. Wyndham came down the stretch. He actually bogeyed 17 with a long 3-putt. Went to 18. Also had a long putt on 18. He had a 2-putt for the win and made a very, very nice putt right next to the hole. Was able to win. The U.S. Open. Just a very solid ride from him. A guy that has had anger issues in the past, which is very interesting. So I feel like there's a lot of people that don't like him. He got booed a lot at this tournament. I think a lot because of that. But yeah, it's good to see a guy like this who's been fighting. I don't know, relevancy maybe for a while. Like, he's been good. He's been very up and down. He's had a really good year. I think he won one of the tournaments, I forgot what it was, and placed top 10, another big one. So he's had a good year so far, and able to win the U.S. Open is very, very exciting for him.
Wyndham Clark. I didn't even know the U.S. Open was this weekend.
Dude, there's so much going on.
What was the one that JJ Spawn won last year?
That was the U.S. Open.
I didn't know it was this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I thought it was in the fall.
No.
Not to be
Golf
confused with
knower.
Tennis U.S. Open, which is coming up.
Oh yeah, that's the one we were driving past. We drove past
Yes,
it last year at this
correct.
time.
That's
Correct. Yeah.
3 guys that finished under par, which is not
Only 3.
not far from course on this specific course that we're talking about.
Tom Kim.
Duncan was the third
JT Poston got even, and then Keith Mitchell got even. So not a ton of big names here. Scotty Scheffler up there. But yeah, good to see Clark finally get one. That was a $4.5 million payout. Not a bad payout.
Not a bad day there for old Wyndham there.
Yep.
But yeah, not a whole lot else to say about golf. Just bring over a tournament there. And
These Wyndham tournaments.
Okay. Moving on to the MLB. It's not our number 2 thing. We're just going to talk a couple sports here. We haven't talked about baseball in a while because there's so much going on. But hockey and basketball have now ended. So we kind of just check back in with baseball, get back locked in with that. So I'll just quickly go over standings here. If there's any, kind of what I did I think last time we talked about baseball, is if anybody that sticks out to you, we can mention it and then just keep moving on. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees now lead that division by 2 games. They are at 46 and 31. They're up. They have passed the Tampa Bay Rays. They're now 43 and 32. JJ, what is going on with the Rays right now? Has this been more of a collapse by them, or just just the Yankees playing well?
Well, this is kind of what I expected. I believe it was like the episode when MLB started. I was like, I think the Rays will be really good at home because of Tropicana Field, being back in the stadium and having that momentum, and then they'll fall off and finish about 500, and that's exactly what happened. They started.
Yeah,
really
looking
hot.
here, the Rays are 26 and 11 at home. They are 17 and 21 on the road.
Yep, we just lost 5 out of 6 on the road in LA. We have 10 games at home here in a row, so hopefully we can climb. The good thing is the AL sucks, so we should be fine if we're at 500. But I would guess at the end of the season we're going to be about 500.
Currently only 6 teams in the AL at 500.
Or better. That's
Or
crazy.
better.
That's crazy. Ben, have you been watching the Rays at all? Have you been anything to say about that?
I need to go to a Rays game
Well,
soon.
since it's impossible to watch the Rays on TV without paying $800, no, I haven't watched them. But I've been following along. They're making little moves here and there to try and build that depth.
I would love this season. Oh, sorry.
It's just a snap back to reality, I think.
I would love if they because there's going to be a lot of sellers. I would love if they went all in this season and made some splashes. They probably won't, but I think this year, land a fish. Land like Yordan Alvarez. Land a team that's selling that has some good pieces that you can get at a discount for a rental. Like, this season is such a good opportunity to make a run.
For sure in the American League. You feel like
Yeah.
I think being in the Yankees division probably helps you too, because that's probably the other team in the AL that you're going to have to, that's probably a team you're going to have to go through to win.
Yeah.
To win a
Byron
World Series.
Buxton.
And
Come on.
being able to see
Give
them.
me somebody.
Being able to see them.
Give me a bat.
Being able to see them 3 or 4 times in a year, I feel like is a huge advantage for the Rays.
Mm-hmm.
In third place in the AL East is the Toronto Blue Jays at 39 and 39. They've been hovering around 500. This is kind of what they did last year. They really sucked early on, kind of started finding their footing in the middle, then really turn it on down the stretch. So I think the Blue Jays is still a team to look out for. They could still obviously go on a run, and just an interesting team to see here.
I think everybody but the Red Sox are still in it there in that division.
The Orioles, I don't know. The Orioles are 38.2.
If you're not 7 under in the AL, you're not too bad.
It's true. That's not terrible. Orioles at 38 and 42, and then the Red Sox round out the East at 31 and 45.
Yuck.
They continue to struggle on a team that's, what is their pitching is just not good.
Everything.
Yeah, everything's just
Cora's
not good.
fired.
Their offense is bad. Yeah, they're just struggling. It's so sad because this was supposed to be a team that was fighting with the Yankees to top this division. They just have not had a good year.
When you go out and spend a bunch of money on some, players like Pete Alonso and guys like them, like Alonso's currently hitting.
Talking about the Orioles?
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking about the Red Sox?
I was talking about the Red Sox.
Oh, either way. Alonso, yeah.
Talk about the Orioles. You're good.
Alonso's hitting 249 right now. He can't have, however much he's worth. He can't have those guys hitting that much or that low. They only have one guy currently hitting above 300. So, which I know in today's day and age, it's not super rare, but still, it's
Yep.
I hate to see it.
It takes us to the AL Central, where the Chicago White Sox lead the division. Guys, the White Sox are a good team. They're actually technically tied for the top of the division with the Cleveland Guardians, but they're just wins in different directions. Chicago White Sox are 40 and 37, and the Guardians are 41 and 38, both with a .519 winning percentage. The White Sox have finally caught them. They are playing a series right now. Last night was a phenomenal game. White Sox are able to walk it off against the Guardians. This White Sox team is fun. They're young. They just a couple years ago they were the worst. They had the worst record ever. And now to see them top of the division is really fun. They have Colson Montgomery, who's been really fun. Obviously, Munetaka Murakami, who's been really good. And Andrew Benintendi, a guy that was, I believe, first round, maybe number one overall pick, or very, very high pick for the Red Sox a couple years ago. Is now kind of turning it on, having a solid year. And just all around, they have, who's there? Mydroff, their second baseman, their leadoff guy, having a good year. And they're just they're that kind of team that's like they don't have one star, just everybody's playing well.
Mm-hmm. Gritty. They're the AL Marlins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This division is kind of flipped around exactly how we thought it would go. I thought it would be the complete opposite. Well,
I think with the exception of the Guardians.
Twins and Guardians I had switched.
Yeah.
Backwards, but
That's true. I would thought the Royals would be up there. We'll get to those. Minnesota Twins are third in this division at 38 and 42. I feel like probably the Guardians or the White Sox win this division. All these teams aren't great, but they're starting to pull away, and I think it'll just keep getting worse. I think the teams down at the bottom, their pitching depth is just not there. The Detroit Tigers are at 34 and 44. They've gotten a little bit of a win streak. They won 4 straight. They're looking better. Their offense is starting to come alive. Framber Valdez just had a very good start, which he has been an absolute disappointment for the Tigers after having a couple really, really good years with the Astros. That starting rotation has been bad. A very bright spot for them, though, this year is Dylan Dingler, their catcher. He has played phenomenal this year. So they have a few pieces there they really do like. But we'll see if they can turn on. They have a long way, a big uphill climb to do. But I do like this Tigers team. I think they do have a chance to still make it. Scooble's coming back, which is crazy. I know we talked about it. I believe it was last time we talked about baseball that we thought he would be done for the year.
Yeah.
And now he's already coming back and making starts, which is insane. And then at the very bottom is the Kansas City Royals at 33 and 46. Probably the worst news for them. Bobby Witt Jr. just did get hurt. I didn't quite see what his status was, how long he's going to be out. Maybe Ben, you can look that up for me. But it was a non-contact injury, kind of his own thing, and always non-contact injuries are scary and usually last a little while. Do you
Your
have
Wi-Fi
a timeline?
sucks.
What? No, it doesn't. Mine always loads fast.
Getting there.
Okay. So, yeah, I thought this Royals team could be better, but if they're losing Bobby and they're 33 and 46, not a great year for them so far. In the AL West, the Seattle Mariners are finally showing. I mean, maybe not showing, but are about who I thought they'd be. I thought they might have be a little bit better than this. They're at 40 and 39. They were only 4 and 6 in the last 10, so it's been struggling a little bit as of late. But I think this team is very, very good. As with the exception of Cal Raleigh, who's had definitely more of a down year. He's been hurt a lot of the year. He is back now, but I believe he's hitting like a 160 at this point. Not what you want to see out of who should have been the MVP last year. I think he's still turning it on, and I do like this Mariners team. Their pitching is always very, very good. I would have them in the West. I think they're going to win this West. Any news on Bobby? Did you find it?
Grade 1 MCL sprain.
Okay.
It is grade 1 is optimum, the optimum outcome.
Okay.
Love that.
Minimum 10 days, but obviously
It should be excellent. That's not
probably
too bad.
won't risk it.
Yeah. Second in the AL West is the Oakland Athletics at 38-40. They're a team that's been kind of up and down all year. They led this division for a little bit. Now they're under 500. They've been right around that 500 mark most of the year. They have some really fun pieces. Shea Langoliers, their catcher, has been early in the year probably was an MVP candidate. He's cooled off as of late, but Nick Kurtz is just doing Nick Kurtz stuff. He's doing it once again. Playing very, very well. He's really a fun player to watch. I'd love to see that he's back in the playoffs, but we'll see. They'll have to turn it on in the second half. Texas Rangers are also at 38-40. The Rangers still have really good pieces with DeGrom. They have a couple really good pitchers in Jack Leiter, Kumar Rocker, and they have still a solid lineup. Jock Peterson was doing had a couple weeks he played really well. Josh Young is a young guy that's very good for them. They just have a lot of solid players, like Corey Seager's still there, and they can't seem they haven't really put anything together after that World Series run they had a couple years ago. But I feel like there's still a team to look out for. And then next in that division is the Houston Astros. It is so weird to see the Astros having a bad season. They're 37-43. I feel like for years they were either winning this division or they were winning this division for I don't know how many years in a row they won it, and then they were I believe second last year or something. So seeing the Astros have a sub 500 year is really weird to say. They've been playing a little bit better as of late. Yordan Alvarez has been one of the best players in baseball all year when he's been healthy. So he's fun to watch, and we'll see what this Astros team can do here close to the All-Star break.
This team, you're pretty used to seeing under 500.
Yeah, that's the Los Angeles Angels. 32-48. Mike Trout was out for a little bit once again. Hopefully, I saw he had an interview. Didn't think it was that bad. But it is good to see him. He is having a good year. Finally, when he's healthy, hopefully he can come back for this one pretty quickly. Anything you guys want to say about the American League from the National League?
No.
I think this applies to everything, but especially the AL is like who's gonna sell and who's gonna buy, because everyone's gonna clump together. Besides, like your bottom teams of the division, your bottom team or bottom teams, if in the case of the Central, there's gonna be a lot of teams that have to decide. Like, am I gonna go for it? Like a team like the Rangers, the Astros, the Orioles. Am I gonna go for it because I have a real shot? If I win 5 straight, I'm in the wild card because that's how bad it is.
That's what's really interesting about the American League.
So yeah, and then what teams are gonna be like? Yeah. I gotta sell because I don't think we're good enough.
Moving on to the National League, which is by far the better league this year. They have some phenomenal teams. It starts right at the top. No longer the best team in baseball, but still right up there. Atlanta Braves are 48-29. They are very, very good. And they're just another team that, or I guess this team has had the players for years. I keep saying it, but I don't know what else to say about the team. They're healthy. They're healthy. They have a healthy Chris Sale. Acuna's been up and down this year, but even like Albies, Matt Olson had a very hot start to the year. I feel like they've cooled off a little bit. They are 3-7 in their last 10, so not playing as good as of late, but they've been one of the best, if not the best, team in baseball all year. And yeah, they're just really solid baseball team.
Mm-hmm. Sucks that they have to play in the NL East though, because NL East is stacked.
It's very good, guys. The Philadelphia Phillies are back. They're above 500. They're playing good baseball. They're 42-36. This is the Phillies team we thought we were going to see. They fired Rob Thompson, and all of a sudden, Don Mattingly has them winning baseball games. The rotation finally looks like it should. We didn't mention Christopher Sanchez in a while. He had one of the best scoreless streaks in MLB history a couple weeks ago, and they're playing very, very good baseball. A very scary team to watch or to look out. A team you have to look out for the rest of the year. Bryce Harper just hit for the cycle the other day.
Kyle Schwarber is going to hit 80.
Kyle Schwarber has the most homers in baseball at 29 at the moment. It's probably going to hit 3 more tonight.
Whoa!
But this team is very, very good.
Yeah, and you know what? Shout out. I don't really like when Philadelphia teams are good, but it's good when Philly is good. The Phillies. What am I trying to say? Baseball is fun when the Phillies are good. I'll say that.
Yeah, true.
Philadelphia Phillies, so you could say Philly Phillies.
Phillies.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Philly Phillies. Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks. Oh, I want a Philly cheesesteak.
What is a Philly?
Someone from Philly.
In third place in the East is the Washington Nationals. This Nationals team is really, really fun. They have a chance. They have a chance. So they're not quite giving up the most runs in baseball, but they have a chance this year to give up the most runs in baseball and also score the most runs in baseball. They are
what a fun
the
team.
number one in the league in runs scored at 420. I believe they are third in runs allowed at 405. So they've scored 420 runs and still are only plus 15 in the run differential mark. They need pitching so bad. Their starting pitching is awful. It's been a little bit better as of late, so not good. And their bullpen is also just, they lose so many leads. But if you guys want a random team to just watch baseball this year, if you have MLB TV, watch the Nationals. Every game is going to be a ton of runs both ways. I feel like every game the Nationals go up like crazy, and then they somehow let the other team back in. This is a fun team. They're good, dude. Their offense is amazing. I feel there's a lot of teams this year that have been bad for a while, and now are kind of good. So that's really fun to see. Another team to see that's like that is the Miami Marlins. Miami Marlins are still above 500 at 40-39. Just a solid team. Like, not a whole lot to say about them. They have maybe the best middle infield in baseball with Otto Lopez and Xavier Edwards, shortstop, second baseman for them. Yeah, good to see a
Fun squad.
Florida team.
Fun squad.
Both Florida teams being
Look
good.
at that.
They're a fun squad. And then in last place is still the New York Mets, the most disappointing team in baseball. They are 34-43. They are not good. A team that a lot of people pick maybe to even win the World Series this year with that roster. I can't forget I watched their opening game against Paul Skeens and saw that lineup. I was like, dude, they're going to be good this year. This offense is going to be scary. And they have been awful. Soto is heating up. They're heating up, but still bad.
New York had to sacrifice the Mets so the Knicks could win a championship.
Yeah, I guess.
Got to give up one to get one. But I don't mind. I don't mind seeing the Mets suck.
What's a Met?
What are you? Get off your phone, Mr. Bernie over here.
In the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers still lead that division at 47-29. They're the same team we have. One really interesting thing, a couple cool things to see. Their rotation is fantastic. At least their top two guys. Jacob Mizorowski has been absolutely incredible this year. He had a game not too long ago. He went a complete game, 9 innings, only allowing 1 hit. I believe he had, I forget how many strikeouts. I want to say 17. I forget how many strikeouts. It was a ton. But he had one of the best games. He's been probably the best pitcher in baseball so far this year.
9 innings pitched, zero. What am I looking at?
0 runs, 1 hit.
15 strikeouts.
15, that's what it was.
It's wild.
Yep, absolutely incredible game. This year, he will deserve an All-Star. I know we talked about last year. He played a couple games and was in the All-Star game. This year, he will deserve it. And he'll probably be the All-Star starter if he keeps doing what he's doing right now. He's taking advantage of a couple guys. We'll get to Skeens in a little bit. A couple guys maybe not being at the top of their game this year. And he is playing absolutely fantastic. Another guy that's really fun to watch is their other starter, Kyle Harrison. He is a little more veteran. I think he's older or he's young. I forget. But he has been very, very good for them. Kind of a guy that came out of nowhere and has been very, very good for the Brewers. In second place in the NL Central is still the St. Louis Cardinals. They are 42-34. This team is crap. I saw a comp today. Like, this is like the Moneyball team. Like, not anybody insane on their team. They haven't paid anybody like crazy, but they play baseball the right way.
That's the Rays every year, my friend.
This is JJ Weather.
Welcome to the.
Yeah.
He's autistic, but he can hit.
But he can hit dingers. So, like, come on. Like, him and Jordan Walker, Ivan Herrera. We've had. If we had a bullpen, we might be the best team in baseball. Our bullpen is terrible, other than maybe a good closer. But there's not really one guy to point out. Obviously, Walker having the best year of his career and playing incredible has probably been our best player this year. But even guys like Burleson have a solid year. Mason Wynn has started turning on his late. He struggled early. And this is just a fun team. Again, pitching scares me. We have a lot of runs. One thing that's been really fun is Dustin May has had a couple really good games. He took a no-hitter into the 8th and a no-hitter into the 7th this year. I believe the 7th or 6th. But he's had a couple of really, really good starts. He went a complete game shutout, and the one he took into the 8th. So it's been fun, and I never, ever expected this out of the Cardinals. I remember this year saying that if we don't lose 100 games, I'll be happy, and we're not even moving close to that. We might win 100 games.
Come on now.
Which would be crazy.
Well, let's be careful.
We're not going 100 games. But it's a good team, and I'm very, very surprised, very happy. 2 games behind them is the horrible Chicago Cubs. I hate the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're at 40-37. I feel like this division is gone, other than the Cardinals maybe, has pretty much gone what we thought it would be. The whole division overall, I think, is a little bit better than we thought. But Pete Carroll Armstrong has been very good for them. He also hit for the cycle a couple weeks ago. And Yeah, just a solid team. Oh, I can't say anything good about the Cubs. I hate them. They're okay. Whatever. It's
They've been losing games they shouldn't, winning games they shouldn't.
That's right. They have fluctuated so much. I believe they've had a 10-game winning streak and multiple 10-game losing streaks this year.
Yeah, it's very
So
strange.
they're very, very up and down, very, very momentum.
And yet they're above 500, so what can you say?
It's crazy. Next in that division is the Pittsburgh Pirates. They are 500, 39-39. Like I mentioned earlier, Paul Skeens has had a down year for sure for Paul Skeens, but he's still Paul Skeens. He's still a very, very good pitcher. But what has carried them this year is their offense. Their offense is very solid. It has cooled off as of late. They started off really hot, now back to 500. We'll see where they go. Brandon Lau has been a revelation for them, has been very, very good. Probably the best second baseman so far in baseball. He's been incredible. I'm so sorry, you guys, you had to lose him. I think he'll fade a little bit yet. I think he'll fade just a little bit yet, but a good start for him and a solid start for the Pirates. And then in last place, we finally have had a team under 500 in the Central. Cincinnati Reds are at 37-40. There's a lot of people that were like, "Okay, this Reds team, what they were doing in the beginning, even though they were leading this division for a little bit, it wasn't sustainable, and it wasn't. Their pitching has not been there anymore. Chase Burns has been a very, very good pitcher for them, probably the second best pitcher behind Mizorowski in the National League this year. He's been phenomenal for them. But outside of that, Ellie De La Cruz has cooled off. Spencer Steer, I forget the other guy's name. But has all cooled off. They've definitely struggled as of late. And then in the NL West, the LA Dodgers are the best team in baseball. At 50-29, Shohei Ohtani is having an incredible year. By far the best pitching year so far he has had in his career. And he is starting to heat up at the plate. He's so, so good. The Dodgers, best team in baseball. I think we could all see that coming. Not very surprised. The San Diego Padres are at 40-37, only 3 games above. They are 9 games back of the Dodgers. This division was close for a while for most of the season, but the last couple weeks, the Dodgers have really started to pull away, and it's kind of shown who they were in the Padres. Padres offense is interesting. They've only scored 297 runs. Is that worse than baseball? 209. I think that is worse than baseball. That is worse than baseball.
Second worst, I'm saying.
Who are you saying that's worse?
The Nationals.
No, the Nationals
are the Red Sox.
Red Sox.
1 run behind.
296, you're right. They're 1 run behind, which is crazy because this Padres offense I thought could be pretty good. Tatis has not had a good year, but to still be above 500, being that bad. Their bullpen is fantastic. Mason Miller is absolutely incredible.
Love that guy.
They have a couple other really, really good pieces in the pen. Basically, if they have a lead into the 6th or 7th inning, it's over. Like, they will shut you down. Don't do it. And they're very, very good. At 500 is the Arizona Diamondbacks at 39-39. They're a scrappy team that have also been kind of up and down all year. Just an interesting team to keep your eye out for. We'll see how that goes. And then the 2 worst teams in baseball, the San Francisco Giants are 31-46, and the Colorado Rockies are 31-48. And I guess they're tied with the Red Sox with 31 wins. But I think the Rockies we kind of expected to be here. Mm-hmm. I think everybody in baseball this year is better than they have. Like, the worst teams aren't terrible. Yeah. Like, they're still not good.
Yeah.
But it's been better. I think the Giants being here is a little bit surprising, even with Torey Vitello, their college manager, being there. I thought they would be a little better than this.
Yeah. And the Giants, I'm just looking at their stats now. They're hitting. They have the second best hitting average in the league. Mm-hmm. But they're sitting at 31-46. They're obviously not doing something right, but
they have allowed 448 runs.
Right. Yeah. You wouldn't expect that coming out of this league. You'd expect Diamondbacks and Rockies to do worse than them.
Which is by far the most of baseball, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
448.
Yep. It's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I thought their pitching staff would be a little better than this, but it's not. So. Sorry, that was wrong. I said the Rock. I meant I was looking at the Rock.
All-Star break a couple weeks now, right?
What?
All-Star break.
All-Star break will be a couple weeks in July. So All-Star break coming up. How do I feel the season? Crazy. That's wild.
Vote for your Rays.
Go Rays.
Yandy.
Gotta be Yandy.
That's it.
Caminero.
Taylor Walls?
No.
Dude, everyone. The whole team.
What's our
You don't think Camaro's gonna be an all-star?
Aranda.
I don't think so. Ronda will be.
No, I know. I think Cameron will be.
Rasmussen, Chandler Simpson, Nick
No.
Martinez, Cedric Mullins.
It'll probably just be Yandy.
Let's just make it a Rays versus All Stars.
Oh, wow.
Rays win.
Yeah, baseball about to be the main focus in the second half of the
Longoria
year.
is getting inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Let's go.
Next Saturday.
And then another thing we want to talk about here just a little bit is a little bit of a trade that happened in the last day. Ben, you wanna talk about that one a little bit?
You're talking about.
I'm talking about the big basketball.
You're talking
I'm
about.
talking the NBA.
Let me pull that trade.
We should
details.
mention
I'm from
the other South Beach trade first. The two brothers.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna
let's
say
do
that.
Yeah,
one.
talk about that one, JJ.
Yeah.
Chichuk. Matthew Chichuk plays for the Florida Panthers. Obviously, the Florida Panthers had a down year, a lot of injuries, didn't make the playoffs. Kind of shocking, but they won 2 in a row, kind of tired. Brady Chichuk, who played for the U.S. Olympic team with his brother, there was some conversations going on there, him being disgruntled with Ottawa. And even though Ottawa made the playoffs this year... No.
Yes, they
Yes,
got
did.
swept by the
Yes,
Hurricanes in the
yes.
first round.
A little disgruntled. He was like, what would be the better place to play than with my brother in beautiful South Beach? Joins Matthew. That should be a very fun.
That'll be an interesting team if they'd like to fight.
Yeah, don't get in any fights down South Beach. That's that's a perfect combo for that city.
Yeah, I think what's scary about this, I think this puts the Panthers right back in Stanley Cup contention.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. This is the exact guy
A
the Florida
healthy-
Panthers love. Obviously, Matthew.
No, not that I disagree that they're title contenders. I think they would be without Brady because of their retooling and being healthy. But yes, obviously with Brady, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, for sure. Talk about the other one there.
It's always cool when brothers can play together on the
Yeah,
same
it is.
team. Yeah, let's do this. What the? He keeps touching me.
Ayu Dosunmu.
Before I go there, yeah, Ayu Dosunmu did sign a massive 5-year, $112 million contract, cementing himself as part of the core in Minnesota because Julius Randle got traded to the Knicks for a couple picks. That was another one. That's whatever. Poor Julius Randle got to play for the Knicks.
Julius.
That sucks.
Julius.
He got traded for Nick
Crackers.
Claxton.
Ritz crackers.
No, he's not a cracker. Nick Claxton and I believe a couple picks, but yes, I'm trying to find Sham's full trade details, but I don't.
You could just say the entire Heat franchise.
Yeah, that's not a bad estimate. Yeah, so obviously I'm sure everyone knows Giannis Antetokounmpo is traded finally after all these talks and these. Finally he's traded.
How was that? Can you say that again?
This is kind of an anticlimactic trade, don't you think?
It's disappointing. I was expecting
Go for it. Go read it.
star for star, but here's the whole package. The Heat receive Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis.
And probably Thanasis if we're being.
Well, he just got cut, so I probably Thanasis Antetokounmpo got cut like 3 hours after the trade.
He's making my way downtown.
Poor kid. All right. So then the Bucks receive in return Tyler Hero, which we kind of expected, as well as Kelel Ware, Hemi Hakes Jr., Kasparis Yakashunas, 3 first-round picks, 1 pick swap, and 1 second-round pick. That's a very large package for Giannis. You just traded away essentially your entire bench outside of a gambling addict and an 85-year-old. And all your picks for this year, all your picks for next year, and all your picks for the next year. I know Giannis is good, but he's getting old. All right? How old is he? He's probably
31.
31? Yeah. I mean,
31. He'll be 32 at the start of the season.
I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah. I know you were talking about earlier, like obviously the packages in basketball have gone up like crazy. They've been absolutely wild.
Yes.
So does this surprise you? Is this still bigger than what you thought it would be?
Yes.
Even with all of that?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that the Bucks were demanding like a lot for him, and they were gonna get a lot because Giannis is a crazy player, but they could have got away with not giving away Kelel Ware and Hemi Hakes Jr. and just packaging with Tyler Hero, a couple of draft players or a couple rotation players, and a bunch of firsts.
Yeah.
But this is huge. Like Kelel Ware got great minutes. Hemi Hakes Jr. got a lot of minutes, and plus Tyler.
Do
Hero
we have a
was-
hot take today?
No. Don't
You
think
got one
so.
now or what?
I mean, I was gonna say take.
You can save it for that.
I mean, I just think I feel like. Can you convince me that the Heat will have a better record than they did this year? Next year.
Hmm.
They went 43 and 39.
Well,
I think my hot take is they have a worse record next year.
I feel like that's not
Giannis.
crazy.
no, it's
I
not
feel like,
wrong.
and I told my dad and I were talking about it today at dinner time. Like, the Heat are going all in this year with Giannis, but they just went all in by getting rid of their entire rotation. How can you do that? How can you get rid of your entire core and go all in?
I heard this is like Giannis went from the Bucks to the Bucks with Heat uniforms.
Yeah, seriously. You could
It's
argue
the
that
same
Yeah.
you could argue that the Heat have a better player in Bam, but as far as
Yeah.
the team, it's the exact same thing. Yeah, it is very confusing to me. I know
It's-
that he just wanted out of the organization.
You could have gone to the Celtics. Giannis could have chosen to go anywhere he wanted to. That's what makes it interesting. He could have told them, "I want to go here. I'm not going to the Heat. I want to go to Celtics. I want to go to the Spurs. I want to go to the Timberwolves." But he chose the Heat. I think it's because they have a great culture, and I think they'll be able to attract another superstar there maybe next year or mid-season trade or something. But this for me obviously won by the Bucks. I think the Bucks got it perfectly.
Yeah.
And if you look at what's working right now, and I've said this before, if you look at what's working, it's not big trades. It's homegrown. That's what's been winning. These big trades for Kawhi, these big trades for Durant, for now Giannis have not paid off. It's the Thunders, it's the Knicks, it's the Celtics, it's the Warriors, these teams that are homegrown that have the last championship that was won from a big trade was Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors in 2019.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to go back 7 years since that worked. And the East is weak, so I get it, but man.
I would not be surprised if either this year or next year the Bucks end up being better than the Heat
Yeah.
because of the package that they got. Because Tyler Hero is a great player. He's going to give you 20. Granted, they're not going to be good because they're missing that it factor now. Their it factor is Kyle Kuzma, but still, they have a great young core now. And speaking on that note, now the Bucks have the number 10 pick in this upcoming draft, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, they have. That's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Maybe they don't have.
Hear me out. Bucks, this is another take.
Oh, they'll have the 13th pick as well.
The Bucks use those picks. They flip those around because they're not totally. They could just get another player and run it. They don't have to rebuild because they got Hero. They got some good pieces. They flip those picks, get Jaylen Brown too. That would be a good squad.
That'd be
Wild.
crazy.
I could see that
That'd
happening.
be wild. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they flip Hero even as well. for someone else.
I might keep Hero because he's young and he could give you buckets, and then get a true number one like Jaylen Brown. Who else could they get that's a little disgruntled? I don't know. I'll think about it while you talk.
LeBron. Yeah, no, I'm just very. I knew it was gonna happen. I could sense that he were gonna do
Davis.
it. Yeah, the injury guy. I could sense it was gonna happen. I just didn't know that it would be this big of a trade package. And like you said, yes, the trade packages are getting bigger and bigger. But man, I hope Giannis does well. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I hope he averages 30+ points a game because they're gonna need it.
They're gonna need it.
And in that note, since the Heat, I think they might have a late second round pick in the draft, which is tonight, by the way. But besides that, they have no first round picks, so they're gonna have to go deep into the
Bank.
free agent portal, as well as maybe they pick up someone else with another trade or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they rebuild.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very nice. Very interesting.
What a trade. What a time to be alive.
What a crazy trade. Hey, but that means we can go watch Giannis in Miami now.
We have to.
I might have to get down
We're
there
gonna
for
have
that.
yeah, we're definitely gonna go to a game down there.
But
for
also
sure.
means that the prices are gonna go
Guys,
up.
why are you still not going to watch Messi in Miami?
I don't know. Let's go like this year.
Okay, sounds good. We're committing to go right now.
Did you also see that the NCAA has officially adopted a new age-based eligibility structure?
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
It gives players 5 years to play 5 seasons from either when they enroll or from the season that they turn 19, whichever comes first.
Oh.
Which is crazy because if you are, what's his name from Alabama? He's escaping my name. Who started at 17? That means he gets like 7 years of eligibility.
Ryan Williams.
Yeah. Which
No,
no,
it wouldn't.
not technically, but you know what I mean. Like if he doesn't play for those 2 years when he's young, he could technically be enrolled for like 7 years. I don't know.
Yeah, he could be enrolled. Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be loopholes,
Yeah.
but it is good that there's at least
good.
a
At least give
structure
it a shot,
that
yeah.
we're forming. Yeah.
If they follow it.
So we're not going to have those 85-year-old, guys playing. So
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's
Yes.
really good. That's really good. Moving on to our number 2 thing. It is college baseball, guys. College baseball has come to a close. It has been really fun, really fantastic. Again, I wish I could have watched this way more, but there's so many sports on right now. Yeah. One thing had to kind of fall to the wayside this year. I feel like it was, for me, a little bit of college baseball. Still watched as much as I could, but not as much as I was like. We'll pick it back up. Last Tuesday where we had talked about West Virginia absolutely dominating Troy 12-0 to move on, and Georgia was about to play Texas in an elimination game. Georgia was able to win that game 2-0. Not a crazy game, just a few runs scored, but Georgia, who I thought was maybe the best team in the nation, beating Texas 2-0 and able to move on to their next game, which was on Wednesday, which was the elimination games. It was North Carolina versus West Virginia and Oklahoma versus Georgia. The Oklahoma and North Carolina only had to win one game, and that is how it went. In the first game, North Carolina versus West Virginia was a decent game and ended 12-7. North Carolina winning. They have dominated the entire College World Series. Looked really, really good. We're up big early. They were actually up 12-0. They were up 12-0. Sorry, 12-1. So pretty much dominating. West Virginia able to come back late, scoring 5 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th to make it look a lot closer than it actually was. But this really was a dominating performance from North Carolina to put them into the championship game. That set up a game between Oklahoma and Georgia. If you guys remember, Georgia, it was a team I thought was the best team in the nation, going against the red-hot Oklahoma Sooners, who had walked through this entire tournament. Boom. Played really, really well, and it happened again. Oklahoma defeats Georgia 11-4. Their offense is absolutely insane. It started early. They hit a solo home run in the 3rd inning, put up 3 more in the 4th, and never looked back, dominating a very, very good Georgia team and putting a final together of Oklahoma versus North Carolina in your national championship. And it started
the Jordan Brands.
It was the Jordan Brands, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Jordan's in
That's
there.
insane.
It was the, Big 12 versus...
Formerly, wait.
Wait, what?
SEC remains champions.
ACC.
What?
Oklahoma!
Okay.
The new SEC team with North Carolina. Game 1 started off with a bang. Oklahoma scored 2 runs in the top of the 1st inning of Game 1. North Carolina responded with 3 of their own in the bottom of the 1st. Like, dude, this game could be insane. But after that, North Carolina would not score the rest of the game. Oklahoma once again dominates, winning 9-3. Never really close. This Oklahoma team just kept rolling. At this point, you're like, are they going to lose? Mm-hmm. They have absolutely dominated every single game in the College World Series, in the whole playoffs. Are they going to lose? They would. In Game 2, North Carolina is the team that dominates. None of these games were particularly close, so I don't really know what to talk about in these games because, again, they weren't close. There wasn't any huge moments. Just big momentum swings. North Carolina wins Game 2 6-2 in a dominating fashion. One really fun thing. What's this guy's first name? I think it's Cade. Cade Gluber is there. I believe he's 17 years old. Wow. He's a young guy who's absolutely been dominating the whole. I believe North Carolina going into the. I believe with this game, I think they were 26-0 when this kid had pitched this year.
That's crazy.
He is absolutely dominant, and he showed it once again. I think it was this guy, right? Yeah. 5 innings, 1 hit. Yeah. He struck out 8, only had 2 walks through 65 pitches, and absolutely dominating fashion, which set up a winner-take-all Game 3 on Monday night. And once again, it wasn't really close. It started very, very early. Oklahoma would score 2 in the top of the 2nd, 1 in the top of the 3rd. UNC would follow with 1 in the bottom of the 3rd, but in the top of the 4th, Oklahoma put up 3 and 1 more in the 5th. They would go on to win the national championship 14-2, dominating fashion. North Carolina's 17-year-old came in again. Only got through, I believe. He didn't even record an out. He allowed a hit and a walk and immediately got yanked. He had pitched a bunch of pitches the day before Oklahoma had finally seen him. It looked like he was just out of gas. And Oklahoma was the best team in this entire tournament. Got crazy hot down the stretch. And Oklahoma is your NCAA baseball champions.
Insane.
Oklahoma played 48 games in the regular season, hit 47 home runs. Their last 19 games, they hit 46 home runs.
Yeah. They got insanely hot. I forget who they played where it kind of all clicked. And they never really looked back from there. It was like later in the season, and they've like lost like 2 or 3 games since that. I don't know what they found. They found something. I believe every single game of the World Series, like with the 8 teams remaining, they started freshmen. Their starting pitchers were freshmen. It was insane. They were young. Their offense absolutely came alive. They were making incredible defensive plays in the first inning of this game. The third baseman made an incredible play on the second play of the game.
They wanted
just dominant.
It's the SEC. It means more.
I guess.
Whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, if you remember, starting the World Series here in Omaha, Oklahoma was the 7th team as far as rank or as far as odds go to win. They were at plus 1,600 to win, and then here they are. They looked like the best team by far, which is great.
Yeah, like they dominated.
Should have put a bone on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody really saw this coming.
No,
This
definitely.
Oklahoma domination. I think North Carolina was the one team that people saw that they think went in Georgia. Obviously, Georgia Tech early on, but they were out early. But
Boomer.
yeah, this Oklahoma team.
What
just
happened
walked
to
through everything.
UCLA? Tell you what.
Unbelievable.
Who did Oklahoma beat in their regionals? It was it Georgia Tech?
Boy.
Or
Did they beat Georgia Tech?
I think it was Georgia Tech.
I was thinking they beat Georgia Tech. I can't remember who they beat.
Wait, I have it right here.
Pull it up.
Yeah, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
And then they beat
Okay.
Kansas.
They swept. Did they sweep Georgia Tech? 2-0.
I don't know.
I think they beat them twice. Yeah. Yeah,
They
I'm pretty
beat
sure they did.
Kansas twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Crazy.
Woo!
Crazy to see.
Crazy.
Insane. I was just gonna talk about. I was gonna make a World Series pick for baseball for MLB, and I forgot. Remember I did that last year.
What's your World
in
Series
June,
pick?
my World
Andrew?
Series pick.
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
I
so.
told you, and you're like, no, I don't want to do it this year.
No, I should do that again. I actually
Too late
thought.
now.
I thought about it, and I
Did
I
make
think
that
I
the
got
hot
it.
take?
I think I got it.
Hot take.
No, I got a better hot take.
Okay.
You said you don't have one.
Well, I just thought of
Okay.
one, so we got it. My World Series pick for this year.
Yep.
Okay.
Ta-
Shoot, who's my
Tamp-
National League team?
Tamp.
Oh yeah, from the American League. I have for the first time ever in a World Series
Wait.
the Seattle Mariners.
Oh.
The Seattle Mariners never made a World Series.
Oh, snap.
They were close last year. I think they get there. I think they play the Atlanta Braves.
Oh,
I think the Atlanta
snap.
Braves get there. I think it's a Braves Mariners World Series
I love
and the
that.
Miracle Run. Seattle
Oh,
Mariners
snap.
win the World
I
Series.
love that.
That's where I'm going
I think it's
So
gonna
we're on
be
the
Braves Dodgers
in the World Series. That ain't possible, buddy.
in
Chalk
the
fest.
NL championship.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's been a long day,
Who's winning
folks.
Who's winning that?
Huh?
The
Who's
World
winning that?
Series goes
Not
to...
neither team. They both they both
They
play.
forfeit. They forfeit. Sounds good. Sounds good.
What
to
a
me.
what a crazy pull. I don't think the Mariners can do it. But I hope they do though. I hope
They're great.
Trade deadlines would be big.
Yeah.
Night of Champions. What's that?
What?
Wow.
What are you talking about? Oh, we don't worry about that. Moving on to our number one thing. It is the World Cup. Guys, the World Cup is here. It's been phenomenal.
World
It's been
Cup.
so good. We left off last Tuesday right after France had dominated Senegal 3-1. We talked about the game. We'll move on from that. And we had came on when Erling Haaland had already scored 2 goals. It was a 2-1 game in Norway versus Iraq. Norway would put up 2 more goals, winning 4-1, dominating Iraq and starting out 1-0. This Norway team is incredible. Their offense.
Erling
This is
Haaland.
another team that's really fun because they're going to score a lot of goals. They may give up some goals though too. We will talk about another game they had later. This is a really fun, probably the best striker in our game in this whole World Cup is Erling Haaland. He's fun to watch. He makes so many good plays, and he dominates. in
And
this
he's a
one.
goofball, a
And he's a
cornball.
goofball. Yeah, that's true.
He's a
That's
silly
true.
willy.
Also, have you guys been seeing the Norways when they row?
Yeah,
The whole crowd. That's
It's
so
kinda
cool.
Kinda
That's so cool. Like
pretty neat.
I love it.
Speaking
Vikings,
of
it's really cool.
speaking of
a great striker.
speaking of great striker.
Why don't you take that
Holy
one, Ben?
cow.
Tell me what happened.
No, this is your day. I'll do Wednesday.
Oh, you do Wednesday? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that way. Guys, I think Lionel Messi's still the best player in the
he's
world.
still the best player.
He's kind of good.
Lionel Messi gets his World Cup started with a hat trick, scoring 3 goals against Algeria in a dominating fashion, winning 3-0 against Algeria. Scores in the 17th, the 60th, and the 76th minute. 2 of the goals were very, very nice from, I believe they were both outside the box. Guys, he is still the best player in the world.
Insane.
He's so good.
Insane.
Dominating fashion.
The placement.
Ridiculous.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's stupid what he does. Yep, it's insane. Moving on to Wednesday. Ben, you want to take Wednesday?
You missed Austria, Jordan.
Did it? No, that was Wednesday.
What?
Oh, I guess it started at midnight, so it has it for me on Wednesday. It technically was
Austria
Wednesday.
beat Jordan 3-1, but that doesn't matter. Both teams suck. Yes, taking it to Wednesday, we started out with Cristiano Ronaldo's debut for Portugal versus Congo, and Ronaldo had what you might call a stinker. Everyone was like looking for him to do really good because Messi did well. Why am I blanking on everyone's name? Holland did well,
Mbappe.
and Mbappe did well. And then, what was he saying?
No.
He had a stinker.
Hello? Sorry, Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo did not record any goals. He
had some chances, though.
He had a couple chances. He was playing very selfish. He wasn't really playing as a team. They ended up drawing 1-1 with Congo. Huge draw for Congo in that group. That's big to be able to be up there with Portugal.
They draw a fruit bowl or something?
Yes, they did. And then later in that next game of the day, England versus Croatia.
Good game. Really good game.
This was a great game. England scored four goals. Let me see these times. That doesn't matter. It was 2-2 with
At half.
At half, yeah, correct. 2-2 at half. So we're ramping up for a great game, and then England scores 2 unanswered in the second half to get their first win of the World Cup, I believe. Right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And then next game of the day, Ghana versus Panama. 2 of these teams that were just kind of scrapping. They'll be scrapping for. Okay.
Ghana's a good team, dude.
You keep saying that.
Ghana's good.
But they're not doing squat. So this game was 0-0, and then it came all the way down to extra time in the 95th minute, I believe.
Correct.
95th minute. Uranki, is that how you say his name?
Sure.
Uranki has a game-winning goal from about just 3 yards out, taps it in for the win, a huge win for that group. And then last game of the night, Colombia versus Uzbekistan. Colombia obviously looking to be one of the better teams. I have a coworker, Colombia. He's from Colombia, so he loves cheering for them. So I always hear about them.
Colombia.
I believe they had that pretty poor game to start. They didn't, or they drew.
Oh, that was their first game, wasn't it? Colombia's first game.
Yeah.
That was their first game, I think.
Wait.
Yeah, that was their first game. They won 3-1 against
What am I thinking
Uzbekistan.
of?
I don't know.
Whatever. Colombia had a great start there, 3-1 to get that outright win. Nothing much else to say there. That was pretty much domination. Wow, 99th minute goal for Campez. Yes. Yeah, that's all for Wednesday.
Thursday, Czechia.
Ooh.
Czechia played South Africa, 2 teams that probably would not make it out of the tournament, but you never know. They do have 1 draw. Well, they both have 1 draw apiece now because they drawn against each other. But that ended up in a 1-1 draw. Switzerland beat Bosnia Herzegovina. What part of the world is that in, Andrew? If you had to take a guess.
Bosnia.
Andrew? Andrew? Switzerland got her done. I was kind of high on Switzerland coming in. You know, I like those neutral teams, Switzerland and Canada, which Canada played later on today, in the day. Switzerland is 1-1 now with a 4-1 victory. They really need to win their next match. Canada absolutely destroys Qatar. Qatar was down a few players, Andrew.
Yeah, they had 2 red cards in this game.
Kind of hard to win when you have 8 players on the field for your squad. Canada kind of took advantage of it. I believe it was 3-0 when they went out, and Canada scored 3 in like 10 minutes or something like that. So
Jonathan David, their best player, had a hat trick in this game. Very good game.
Well, yeah, again, when you're playing against...
Yeah.
Mexico and South Korea. I was high on South Korea. Mexico has proven to be a team that I didn't think they would be this tournament. They have come in hot. I should have known because they're playing in their stadium. They're playing in their home country. They would have had the same pride that America had, but I just didn't think they were that strong of a team. They have proven me wrong. They look really, really good. Their defense looks solid. They just did enough in this game. South Korea, again, I'm high on them. Did not get it done, but
I still think South Korea looked pretty good. They're a scrappy team.
yeah, they look good. I just think Mexico's
I
really
feel like they're
good
kind of
right
what Japan was a couple years ago. Like they're kind of on the up and up. Still
I
not
think
crazy good goal scorers, but they're a scrappy team that can beat you.
now. Well trained,
Yes, for sure.
coached.
Friday.
Wow, you just
started. I didn't even try this. I didn't even try
Wow.
this. Starting Friday at 3:00, United States had their second game. They played Australia. Guys, U.S. is 2-0. It is the first time ever where they have already advanced before their last game.
It's a good
They have
feeling.
already won Group D. Group E, what are they in? Whatever group they're in. They've already won it. They're absolutely incredible. It started early. It was an own goal from Australia, but it was a chance created once again by Flo Balogun. He's been absolutely incredible. Getting in front of this, I know I talked last time about Pulisic. Had a little bit of a calf injury. He did sit out this game, did not play. This was a very scrappy game. Very different from our first game of Paraguay. We won 2-0. Alex Freeman, our young guy, I believe he's 21 years old, very young player, had a goal in the 43rd minute, right before half, to put us up 2-0. It was originally called offside, and they went into the VAR, and it got switched back. It was really cool because everybody was kind of waiting, and then as soon as it happened, they all ran at Freeman, and it was a really, really cool moment there from him. In the second half, there were times where Australia kind of dominated. They looked really, really good. But that's why I think gives me even more confidence in the United States, because we let a lot of attacking. We still didn't concede a goal. Like this, it was different for sure without Pulisic. We won this game in a different way.
Totally.
And I think that actually grows more confidence, even though at times Australia might have looked like the better team.
Completely agree.
Especially without Pulisic.
Yeah, especially without Pulisic. You guys have any comments on the USA after 2 games?
Well said.
Yeah, this was exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see them win a game like this defensively, because that's what I've known us as. And then you score 4 goals, but you don't prove anything on defense in that game, and then you prove this game you can play defense.
Yeah. No, very good to see. Very exciting.
Don't lay off the gas.
No. Which I think we will. I think we'll rest a couple guys in
Probably.
the last game. For sure with a couple injuries. But, yeah, we'll win the group. Insane.
Yep.
Insane to see.
Guys, first time ever. This is insane.
That's insane.
What was it? I think our coach becomes the winningest coach already, and he's only coached 2 games
Yeah.
in
Probably.
history. It's insane.
Probably. It's stupid. He's so good. Well, our team is good. This is the best US team I've ever seen.
So
It's
happy.
incredible. Guys, this is awesome. What if we got 3-0?
Am I a football fan?
Insane.
No, it's still soccer.
Guys, I tried to put it on. We're changing it. It's going to be soccer.
Yeah, it's soccer. You're welcome.
My continuous thing to see about this World Cup is people come in the U.S. Now, there's so many reasons why people just love in the United States. Just mind being blown. We talk about that later. But.
Makes me so happy.
And the next game of the day, Morocco played Scotland. Morocco scored just 2 minutes into their match. That is the only goal that would happen in the game. They would beat Scotland 1-0. This Scotland team is scrappy. They're kind of good, holding a good Morocco team to 1-0. This game Morocco needed. I think they're very, very good. And they are now they had won 1 game and had 1 draw. The team they drew with Brazil played Haiti, the team that was very, very they're huge underdog to get out of this group. And sure enough, Brazil dominates, winning 3-0.
Haiti sucks.
Scored all 3 goals in the first half. Vinicius Jr. right before half. Haiti's not good. Not a whole lot to say.
They're already out of the tournament.
Yep, they're done.
Poor guys. Hey, but you know what? Props to them for even making it this far.
Another team that is out of the tournament, Turkey. Turkey is lost 1-0 to Paraguay. Paraguay actually had a red card before half. They scored 2 minutes into the game and had a red card before half, so they basically just played defense and did not allow Turkey to score in the second half. And Paraguay I think Turkey was favored going into this game. Paraguay was able to pull it out. That gives confidence to USA now, too, going into their last game, because they beat Paraguay 4-1. Now they get to play the team that Paraguay beat. But I think we'll rest last far as that one. I can maybe talk about that.
Yeah,
one
Turkey had 78% possession during this game and still
they had
scoring.
Yeah,
they were
Paraguay was
down-
playing with 10
down a
guys.
man, yeah.
They're down a
Squad.
man. So
Turkey.
Turkey.
and a game we thought could maybe be interesting. The Netherlands played Sweden.
Whoa, that's not your game.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We're moving to Saturday.
Come on,
Ben, that's
man.
you. Go ahead.
Like I said, what we thought was going to be a great game, Netherlands versus Sweden, obviously neighbors over there in Europe, did not turn out that way. Ended up 5-1. Robbie scored 2 goals. Gakpo scored 2
Go to
goals.
Gakpo.
Somerville scored in the 89th minute. And then Sweden did end up getting 1 goal in the 59th minute, but obviously not near enough to stop that insane offense from the Netherlands. Pretty even game as far as how the possession went, shot or passes went, but then Netherlands was just able to capitalize more. Sweden had 8 shots on target. Netherlands had 7, but like I said, maybe this was a goalie thing. Maybe this was just better shot selection. But either way, Netherlands does come out on top. Where does that put Netherlands in their group? If you can pull that up for me.
They drew with Japan, so I think they're tied top with Japan.
So they're tied.
Japan.
But they most likely will move on.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah.
Netherlands is very, very good.
Yes. Well, yes. I just didn't know if their group is that. So then the next game of the day, Germany versus, I want to pronounce it in their language, Cote d'Ivoire. Anyway, Ivory Coast. Obviously, Germany in that first game didn't look great. Not what we expected, at least. And I don't know. Is this more of the same? 2-1 versus Ivory Coast. I feel like you have to score.
They were losing a lot of the game.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit better versus a small team like Ivory Coast. Germany was they were tied 1-1 up until the 94th minute when Undav scores a game-winning goal. Yeah, like you said, I feel like Germany coming into this tournament as maybe a powerhouse or one of the favorites. I feel like you got to do better versus Ivory Coast. The third game of the day was not very fun. Ecuador versus Curacao. What am I saying? Is Curacao? That's an actual.
That's something I think, but this is Curacao.
Yeah, I always get confused. Curacao.
I mean, this wasn't a fun game.
Curacao, smallest. I mean, like if you're looking for goals, it's not a fun game. I'm looking for goals. Great game if you like watching the goalies play. They both played incredibly. Room. His name is Room.
Eloy Room.
Eloy Room.
There wasn't a lot of room in that goal.
Oh!
Ooh, give me some, Andrew.
Okay. You said it's a record, right? World Cup record.
The funny thing is, Andrew has to do that every time every time I go like this. He has to.
I can't let a man hanging.
I can say anything.
It's kind of my thing. I can't leave a man hanging.
I could really. Try
Rooms had 15 saves, which is the second most all time in a World Cup game.
Okay. Yeah.
Just behind US's Tim Howard.
Ecuador played really well the entire game. They had 15 shots on target, obviously 15 saves. So what a game as far as goalies go. But it does end in a 0-0 draw. And then can you remind me how that group is looking?
Oh
no! What group are they in?
Groups. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh no!
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
I'm getting there. I got to it. Group E. Yes, that's the group of Germany. Obviously, Germany is in the lead. Obviously, because they do have 2 wins with 6 points. Then Ivory Coast in second with 1 win, and then Ecuador and Curacao.
Ben, you should have done Sunday, bruh.
I know, but
take the first game on Sunday.
Just do Sunday because then it's perfect. I'll do Monday and it's Andrew today.
And then Curacao and Ecuador are in last there, so they'd be fighting for the last spot. And the last game of Saturday, Japan dominates Tunisia. Japan has 4 goals in this game. Kamada has a goal in the 4th minute. Uda has a goal in the 30th for their first and 83rd, and then Ito has a goal in the 69th. So, they pretty much dominated that entire game.
You were talking about that Group F earlier. Netherlands is tied with Japan at the top with both 4 points. Those teams are most likely to move on. Tunisia is out. Sweden has 3 points, so I believe they play Japan yet. If they would win, they'd move on. Probably good chance 3 teams come out of this group.
Which would not be bad. That would be cool. I can quickly go over Sunday because I have some
insider trading knowledge.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Starting out Sunday afternoon, I believe this was a 12 o'clock game, Spain played Saudi Arabia. This was another get-back game for Spain. Obviously, they had that first stinker versus Cape Verde 0-0. This game, they get back, and they looked very good. Yamal, what's his first name? Lamine Yamal. Very good, very good. He's going to be one of the best soccer players in history probably when he gets older. He was incredible. He had a goal. He's like what, 19, 20, 21?
I think he's 19.
He's very young, but he looks like he's dominating out there. He just runs circles around the other guys. He looked really good. He scored a goal in the 10th minute to get him started, and then I don't know how to say these guys' other names, but they 2 other guys scored to make the final score 4-0. Saudi Arabia is probably going to be out soon. And then the second game of the day, Belgium versus Iran. Belgium is another team that we were high on coming into this, and man, they have not looked very good. And I feel like what I've heard online is that it's nothing new for Belgium. Belgium is always kind of like this.
well, for sure last tournament, they kind of did the same way. They very much disappointed. That group right now, Egypt actually leads that group with 4 points. They got to play New Zealand and beat them. And then Iran and Belgium are both tied with 2 points. They have 2 draws.
Yeah, it's wild. Or, yeah, New Zealand is 1 draw, 1 loss.
Yes, correct. Sorry, they have 1 point.
Iran is tied with them. Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on? Okay, yeah. So Belgium probably should be leading this group. Belgium is probably leading this group, but currently they are tied for second. And Iran doing better than we thought they were, I think.
If Iran plays the U.S. in a knockout round, I might go. Andrew. Depending on where it is.
Okay.
That's insane.
All right.
That
We'll go to the next game.
That would be hysterical.
That'd be insane. I don't think they would, but that'd be insane.
Imagine the flyover is just like the entire Air Force.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
Then in the game of the day at the 6 o'clock window, this is the game that I was at that we talked briefly about earlier. Uruguay versus Cape Verde. What a great game. Obviously, Uruguay comes into this game as a favorite. All their fans expect to win this game, and they were disappointed early. Pina, his name is Pina. He scores in the 21st minute to take a 1-0 lead for Cape Verde. And I was sitting in between. It was like Cape Verde behind me, and then it was Uruguay beside me. So it was kind of like a mix of both. They were pissed.
Did you wear your U.S. jersey?
I did, yes.
Good job.
That's why I'm not wearing it now, because it's
Okay.
filthy, covered
Okay.
in beer. Not because I was drinking it.
Right.
Because people were throwing it on me. That's
Did
what.
you actually get beer thrown at
That's
you?
the video I got.
Because you had USA on you?
No, because they were just
Oh,
whenever they
okay.
scored, and then they got arrested. They did. I sent you the video. They got arrested.
Yeah, sorry.
Because he was wearing a Mexico jersey.
Okay, keep going.
Cape Verde scores first. The Uruguay fans are pissed. They're upset because they think that they should be winning this. And then in the 44th minute, Uruguay scores a crazy goal, and everyone goes crazy. They're going wild. And then when the hype is just getting down back to normal levels, in the extra time in the first half, it was the 51st minute, 6 minutes of extra time, 51st minute, Uruguay scores again, and the crowd goes berserk. Because it was probably 75% Uruguay fans in the stadium. So it was insane. What an environment. And then, shortly after the second half begins, Cape Verde scores again off of a butchered play by the goalie. Uruguay's goalie, I don't know what he was doing. It was kind of like, I think Uruguay's player kicked it off of one of Cape Verde's players. It bounced back. The goalie was going to get it, and he was like way outside of the box. Mm-hmm. And so he kicked it around him, and they scored like a 20-foot goal. So it was a 32-yard goal. Not a great play by Uruguay's goalie, and they end up in a draw. And well, like I said, Uruguay fans were pissed. Cape Verde fans were overjoyed because they did not expect this, which means that in their group, Uruguay is currently tied, or no, not tied. Yeah, they're tied with second with Cape Verde, and I believe what is the situation?
Cape Verde plays Saudi Arabia. Spain plays Uruguay. Cape Verde could actually win this group. Yeah.
Yes, if they win,
Spain and Uruguay draw,
or
Spain,
Uruguay loses.
Yeah.
And then Cape Verde just has to beat Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. And they move on.
Yeah. That would be insane.
If Uruguay beats,
shocking.
If they draw, it'd be 5 points. They'd be tied with Spain. Cape Verde could still technically still has a chance to be number one in this group.
What continent is Cape Verde?
It's off the coast of Africa.
You weren't allowed to answer. You know this already.
Sorry.
That's crazy.
Does Andrew even know where Uruguay is?
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Totally. Keep going. You're good.
South America.
Anyway.
But yeah, that was a great game. Awesome game to be at. I was glad to be around some of the fans from each team. And then the last game on Sunday, Egypt versus New Zealand. Egypt gets a big win. Obviously, New Zealand not doing too well. And we talked about that group a little bit earlier. 3-1. Let me see. All the goals were scored in the second half. Mm-hmm. Except for New Zealand's one.
Right.
So that brings us to Monday.
Wait.
Monday.
Oh, what a fun day! What if the stars were... all of the stars...
There was a lot of stars on
The stars are out. Oh my goodness. Argentina played Austria. Argentina, fresh off the hat trick from Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi says, "I think I'll just score 2 more goals
Just
and
2%.
take the sole lead of the all-time goal scored in World Cup history, passing. Oh man, who did he pass? Maradona. Sounds right. Sounds right to me.
We'll say yeah.
But then France takes on Iraq, and Mbappe scores 2 of his own, and Mbappe is actually 3 back of Messi.
Yes, he is.
And Mbappe is quite a bit junior of Mr. Messi. I would not be surprised if he passes in this tournament, Andrew. Mbappe is looking really
Miroslav
good.
Klose.
Huh?
Klose
Same player.
and Mbappe are tied.
Just real quick, Argentina scored 5 goals. Messi has scored all 5.
Yes, he has. Yep, if you do the math there.
Tough math.
Messi has scored all of the goals. The second goal by Messi was insane. Like, just he megged 2 players, went right through the legs. It was just
Messi
a
almost
Messi
had another
goal.
hat trick. He missed a penalty shot like early in this game.
Yeah, I mean,
He went wide. He almost had a hat trick.
he's amazing. Norway beats Senegal 3-2.
Really good game.
Again, this is a
Really good game.
This is good. This goes back to what Andrew was talking about. Norway extremely good on offense, but a little bit scary if you don't score more than 3 or 4 goals. You're looking at a draw with Senegal, which would not have been a good look.
I think on the other side of this, Senegal is good. Like I feel like the Senegal team is very good. They're 0-2 because they've had to play France and Norway.
Yeah.
I think they could still move on. They definitely need to win their last game. We'll give them 3 points. That would give
dangerous.
them a chance.
It's a tough draw.
Holland's
to play that.
2 goals in this one as well. So the Stars are out. Are these the 3 best strikers in the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. These are the 3 best. I think these are the 3 best players in the World Cup. It's
I think
Erling
so.
Haaland,
I think
Kylian
so.
Mbappe, and Lionel Messi.
I think so.
One, I think it's not close. The only one that no, Ronaldo's too old.
Yeah.
Ronaldo played well today.
I think the
He
only
did, but-
question coming in was Messi at this age, and
And he's proven
he's
it,
just
yeah.
yeah. So
He's
I
got some
agree.
most goals.
The last game, Algeria, Jordan. Algeria looks solid. Jordan's not doing too well.
They're not
Algeria gets a 2-1 victory. They are tied for the top of their pool there, I believe. So they have a chance to move on, but relatively two minor teams going at it. What a day on Monday. Just all these highlights popping up. France is a good team.
Yeah.
France.
All 3 of those teams are good. There's 3 good teams.
But if you look at Argentina has overachieved. France is right where they're at. They just look like the best team right now.
and Norway is so much fun to watch.
Take us
I
to
don't think I'd really
today.
enjoy watching Norway so much. That brings us to where we are right now, to today. It started today at 1 o'clock. Portugal played Uzbekistan. You remember Portugal in their first game. Kind of disappointed. You would like to see a little more out of Ronaldo, a little more of Ronaldo, maybe finishing at a lot of chances. In his first game, he did not disappoint today. Having 2 goals, he scored just 6 minutes in to put them up 1-0.
Didn't want to
They
be
would
left
score
out of the party.
also. Mendez would score at 17 minutes, and then Ronaldo scored once again in the 39th minute. So he had 2 goals within 39 minutes. They were up 3-0 at half, and it got worse for Uzbekistan, allowing 2 more goals in the second half, and Portugal dominates, winning 5-0, giving them their first win of the tournament.
Did you see the crazy free kick that they had?
I did not.
They lined up with Ronaldo here, and I forget who else beside him. And obviously Ronaldo's going to kick it, right? Well, he doesn't, so they all set up for Ronaldo, and then the other guy kicks it, and it's basically a wide open pass to goal. It was crazy.
That's sick.
You just don't see
I'll
that.
look it up.
Yeah, it was
I'll have to see
super
it.
cool.
And another team that's very underrated, very good defensive team, Ghana played England, and Ghana's defense once again showed Ghana has not allowed a goal this tournament so far in 2 games. They draw with England. England, this is not a good look for them. They had aspirations of winning this tournament, not just competing. So
England sucks.
to see them draw with Ghana is very surprising. It's not good to see. Again, I think Ghana is a little underrated. I do like them as a team, but like I said, if you're England expecting to maybe even possibly win this tournament, this is the game you have to have.
Definitely.
So yeah, definitely more disappointing from England there. Currently, we're in the 50th minute right now of Panama-Croatia. That one is also at 0-0. This is another team in Croatia where you feel like they need a win badly, not just a draw. They are in the same pool as Ghana and England, or the same group. This group is very, very good. So we'll have to see how this one turns out here. And then later on tonight, 2 teams that are not great. Colombia will play Congo, Dominican Republic at 10 o'clock. They're a fun team to watch. They drew the first game, so we'll see. So that brings us to where we are right now. Just a couple games that could be really fun here the last couple days. Obviously, USA will have one more game on Thursday. They play at 10 p.m. Just getting locked into more USA as they finish out their group stage events. On Friday, we have a really good game. I don't know how hard these teams will play, but Norway plays France. That would be really fun. I could see some stars maybe not playing, but it's for the top of the group, and top of the group matters. It matters where you're going to go play, so they could actually start everybody. Spain plays Uruguay also on Friday. That one could be very, very interesting. And a game that Belgium must have, they play New Zealand at 11 o'clock. If Belgium does not make it out of the group stage, I believe they didn't make out of the group stage last time either. Could be very, very interesting for them. Messi plays once again on Saturday. That's kind of the biggest games of this weekend. Could be really interesting, guys. And then group play starts on.
Ooh, snap.
Group play starts on Sunday.
That's
Snappity
crazy.
snap.
Sunday
Going
we have
so
group.
fast.
Oh, baby.
It's insane. When is?
So,
Do
let's
we have?
go.
Do we know when we play?
Don't think so.
Wednesday,
This is
8 o'clock. Would be our first
Get
group
tuned
stage
in.
game.
We could get tuned in.
So excited.
Yeah.
Got to make sure that I buy another subscription to watch these games. Oh, I hate that so much.
The pick is in.
Oh, every single league is a different subscriber or whatever.
Pick is in for the number one overall pick. Hang on, guys. We're live reacting to the number one overall pick of the
With the
NBA
first
draft.
pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Anise DeBansa Jr. from Brigham Young University.
AJ Debanza, number one overall.
Good pick. Good
Great
pick.
pick. Great pick.
Good pick.
That was pretty easy, I think. All right, moving on to our worst thing of the week. Ben, what you got for me for the coach? Michigan.
I'm just glad they didn't
Yep.
pick Cameron Boozer in that one. Yeah, so I'm sure as
I have something that could be worse thing too.
What is it?
Yeah, I think you know about it, but it's pretty funny.
Fruit Punch team in draft league.
Yep.
Sorry guys, sorry. I didn't mean
Sorry,
that.
Nick.
I was just joking. What were we saying?
Okay.
Oh,
Dusty May.
Dusty May.
Speaking
yeah.
of draft,
So, obviously, as we know, Dusty May is the coach of the reigning champions of college basketball, Michigan Wolverines. He was at FAU, 2 years ago?
yes,
Coaching FAU 2 years ago, and now he has moved on. He has been hired by the Dallas Mavericks to be the head coach. That is one of the fastest progressions I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That is wild
It's
to
insane.
me. I get that he's had a lot of success. He got an FAU team to the Final Four or the Final Four,
Yeah, Final Four.
and then obviously won a national championship with Michigan. But going from that to the head coach of Cooper Flag, of these high-level players, have another high-level pick this year, that's pretty insane.
the game is different. It's
pretty
just
insane.
different. Do you know the last coach to go from college to the NBA?
Shoot, there's been a couple of them recently. The
No,
only ones I
I
can
don't
think
know.
of is Rick Pitino, and he sucked, and then Brad Stevens, who did really
So
well.
the last one actually came from Michigan as well. John Baleen.
John Bailey.
He went from Michigan to the Cavaliers. Do you know how he went? How he did?
I can't tell
12
you.
and 40. He was fired 60 games into his first season. Not a good look.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think Dusty will do a little bit better because he has Cooper Flag on his team. But, dude, I don't really like this move.
Yeah, I think
Dusty's such a good college coach. He's just relatable to the players.
yeah. I think he would have done so well the next 5 years in Michigan, but then he moved to the Mavericks, and we know that if you don't have immediate success at the NBA level, you're getting axed right away. There's no grace at that level, whereas college is a little bit more. So yeah, this is really interesting to me. I don't really like it.
The other worst thing I found. Do you see that?
What?
About the supplemental draft.
Oh yeah,
What?
that was
The
hilarious.
supplemental draft has been canceled randomly by the NFL.
Oh, wow.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Definitely not because of a certain
No,
scandal.
not certain someone
from
that
Texas
scandal.
Tech.
So basically,
No.
Brendan Sorsby kicked off his college team. He's like, I could just imagine him saying, or him talking to Texas Tech. Texas Tech is like, hey buddy, we got this great place. You can actually go to the supplemental draft and just leave our team. And then they kick him off the team. And then the NFL is like,
Wow, Brendan
we're
Sorsby finding
actually
his way into our
canceling-
podcast every week is crazy.
yeah, it's
That's
just
wild,
Sorsby.
actually. I didn't even see that. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, they canceled it. So he is
A free agent.
he's gonna be a car salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him being a quarterbacks coach for the local high
Or a
school.
local
Yeah.
casino manager.
Oh,
Look, because
Don't think he'd be
manager is
allowed.
crazy. I don't think they'll allow him to do that.
There's
And now,
not a lot of bad stuff happening, Andrew. Sorry.
it's true.
yeah.
There's so much.
But
good
I am
stuff
excited. I'm excited to watch Dusty May. I hope he does well.
Actually,
Michigan did hire their assistant, so they brought up
Yeah.
an assistant.
this is about to be the worst thing.
What? And now it's time for Where He Go! Where He Go? I need that point update.
Yep.
I had to get on. Hang on.
Oh my days, what's going on?
Getting ready for this. Hang on.
Okay, sure, guys, sure.
Gotta get prepared.
My
mentally
goal was to
prepared.
stump you this time. I gave you guys a fun one last time. Now you're gonna get
Score
stumped.
update. I want score update.
JJ is leading with 51. Andrew with 44.
Come back.
You've been chipping away, but then you lose some. You've been chipping back, and then you lose.
Then I get a Corey Davis, and you just
Oh!
your
Yeah,
hopes
that hurts.
fade.
That hurts. When you
Yeah,
get a
so let's
Corey
see what we can
Davis.
do this time. I'll be
Again,
watching.
I'm very
I'll be
tired
watching the
today,
draft as we
so-
go. I hope Darren Peterson goes to the Jazz, but we'll see. Excuse me.
Where you go? This is not draft time.
Where he go? So before last week, I did 2019, 2018. Now it's 2020. So we're going to
Okay.
2020 top players of the year.
This is easy.
This is by PFF rankings.
I love PFF.
I just chose some random guys. I think you'll know these, but hopefully I can stump you. I didn't want to get too many big names because you guys know these guys.
Croatia just scored.
Oh,
nice.
all right. First one we have today is sorry, Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore.
Oh,
Elijah Moore.
Sounds like JJ knows. The smile on your face.
see, I always get these guys mixed up,
Know what you
but I'm pretty. No. Shoot. Do you know?
I think so.
Okay.
He's got a pretty famous. I shouldn't say that.
See, that's a different one. I think that's a different one.
Could be.
I'm pretty sure it's a different one because I think I've been over this
Do you
before.
want to know his position?
No, he's a receiver, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totaled
No, I think it's still
1,193 yards,
different.
8 touchdowns for his team.
If it's different, I'm not gonna get it, so I'm just gonna say this.
Oh no.
Maryland.
Ole Miss.
It is Ole Miss.
Ole Miss?
What were you thinking of?
He's the peeing dog guy.
Oh, I was thinking the more from Purdue that beat Ohio State. That was in 2020.
Oh yeah.
That's who I thought you were thinking.
Interesting.
That's why I had it. And I changed
I
it.
have done
but-
that before.
Yeah, that's what I thought you had done because I think there was more that went to Maryland too. There's a lot more.
There's more Moores.
There's a lot more.
With the second pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson from the
What?
University of Kansas.
What is he? A
Why do you
Jazz
care?
fan?
Are you a Jazz fan?
No, I just
The Utah Jazz.
I placed a
they
three
feel like they
three leg
just-
parlay on the top.
Oh no! The top three?
I need Boozer to go next.
Boozer's going outside the
Oh.
top 10, brother.
I knew he was gonna
Guys,
fall. I think the Grizzlies will take him. Oh, that's clutch.
Grizz are taking UNC, man.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh, that sucked to lose that one. Not
Darren
bad.
Peterson. Hey, I love that kid. He's gonna be great. All right, where were we? Elijah Moore. JJ got that one, so now it'll be 1-0.
Every week, I gets him back, and he just pulls
Next
away again.
one, we have
That's a little one.
top ranked. I'm sorry, the second ranked in his position for this year,
Place kicker.
Isaiah Likely,
Oh, crap.
ranked only behind Kyle Pitts.
Do you know this? I feel like I should.
912 yards and 12 touchdowns.
Oh,
This is the only key to my mind. I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
likely to be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's wrong, but I don't know why it's came to my mind. Yeah, I don't know.
I
What
think
else
it's an
it would've went.
ACC school.
Well, that helps me then. That's what I wrote down. You got anything? I know I should know this, but he blew up in the NFL. He wasn't that great in college.
He was good.
He was good,
Second
but
ranked position.
not a great team. So it's also 2020, so it doesn't help
That's true.
because
Okay.
a lot of these guys didn't play in
I got
2020. Louisville.
Virginia Tech.
No, it was Coastal Carolina actually.
I wouldn't have got that.
Interesting. I thought maybe you would know.
No.
He was on the good Coastal Carolina team, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
912 yards. is
Grayson.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Grayson.
Grayson McCall.
Call.
Well, how can people Grayson McCall, but we don't know where Isaiah Likely went to college? That's crazy.
Because Grayson McCall was known better in college.
It's true. It's true.
But it's because he was throwing to Isaiah Likely. All right, that was the medium 1-0-0. That's all right. I stumped you on one. Next up,
struggling. This is
the
bad.
hard. This will be hard. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
No, that's not good.
But I think you should know him if you can think of something else.
Oh, no.
His name is Dax Milne.
What?
Dax.
Oh, I actually know
Milne.
this guy. Is he a tight end?
He is a wide receiver.
Oh. Yeah.
I have no idea who
He-
Dax Milne
he-
is.
Actually, I think I know
He
this.
accompanied his breakout teammate.
I know this. I know this because you guys drafted him.
Washington drafted him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Dax Milne.
Yes.
Is he
Yes.
saying the last name correctly?
Yes. He's known for one reason, Andrew, and you're gonna. It's so funny that why
No,
he's
no.
known.
This would be a huge pull for JJ. This might cement him.
This
in
is
first
gonna.
place.
This is gonna end. This is gonna
If you
end
can
it.
get it right.
This is gonna end it. Why would I a dumb play?
I think I know exactly what he's thinking about.
I think you might know. I'm not gonna say anything else. I need this.
I think I need a hint. Dax Milne.
I want you to say yours first, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
In this year, he had 1,188 yards for 8 touchdowns.
Sure, I'll go this team. I have no idea.
What do you say?
Is that Arizona?
So
Close.
the reason I know him best is he
Yeah, explain.
stole his quarterback's girl in the NFL. Does that help you?
No, I don't know this.
It
BYU.
is BYU. And didn't Zach Wilson,
Zach
like,
Wilson's his mom or something?
didn't like Zach Wilson get with his mom?
Yeah.
I think.
That's why you know who Dax Milne
I
is?
knew- no, I said he got drafted to Commanders. I knew he got drafted to Commanders from BYU.
But you would never remembered him if it wasn't for that story.
Probably
I've never heard of that story.
Probably not, but
That's.
he's a white dude.
I hate that.
But he really became popular because him and Zach Wilson did really well at BYU this
They
year.
did pop off.
They won.
You should know that.
Andrew,
Sorry,
your
Trooster.
your ball knower sum is lacking today.
I almost lost
JJ
4
got
points
4
there.
points on you.
That's bad.
That went from a 7-point gap to
Oh, that's 11.
that's.
I might have done it. I might have done it for season 1.
That's for the Penn State one.
Dax Milne.
Milne.
Is it Milne or Milne?
Milne.
Milne.
M-I-L-N.
He's a
I've
baller.
never heard of that guy in my life.
He does not get anything in the NFL. I don't think he's still in the NFL.
When did he get drafted? 2020?
2021.
You should have known that because he got drafted to your team.
True. That's true.
Oh my goodness, Darren Peterson is shaking the GM's hand, guys. This is insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, hey, that's where he go.
Oh, that's not
Big
good.
round from JJ.
That's not good.
Big
I got
round.
dominated today.
Sorry, buddy. You got Dom today.
0 for 3.
Who was the other guy that I was gonna show?
Watch me know him easily and JJ not know him.
Probably.
Show full history, please.
Who are we gonna do?
Let me see. I was looking at Chris Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that one?
Texas Tech?
Washington.
Washington.
Get
Or-
absolutely...
Dude, I'm getting even in one of those count, I'm getting cooked.
Or
Wow.
Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith.
That would have been a hard one. He played 1 year in the NFL and got 0 yards.
Arizona State.
UAB, but he
No
played.
chance.
He had an insane year on
Yeah.
defense.
Because he played at UAB.
Yes.
Jordan Smith.
That's fair. Alright, I have a hot take.
Hot take.
Oh, boy.
Guys, I have a hot take.
I see this look on his face right now that this is something he... There's no world where
Is
this
this gonna
take
be like
is...
your
This is actually not a bad
Thanksgiving
one, I
food
think.
thing, or is this?
That was my best take of all
Horrible.
time. I should just do
Absolutely
that one
horrible.
again.
Horrible.
That was a phenomenal take, and you know that.
I think the Grizzlies are about to pick.
Well, too bad. We're about to get into my hot take.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
has made their selection.
You need to be. Who do you need this to be?
Boozer.
With the third pick in the 2026
For all the
NBA
money.
draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron.
Oh! No way!
That's huge.
How much did you just win?
I don't even know.
$5.
$5.
I only put a.
Ben has won
$1 on it.
$5, guys.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Don't bet, kids.
I can't believe I predicted that right. I mean, I can because that was the easiest.
Dude, you
thing to
did a mock
predict.
draft this year.
I know,
You had the first 3 right.
There was so much going on that I completely forgot the draft was even this week. It's wild.
That's insane. There's so much.
Cameron Boozer, I
happening.
think that's a great fit for the Grizzlies.
All right.
It
Hot take
sucks
time.
because they're gonna get rid of Josh. He's gonna have no one to play with. But hot take time. I'm listening. Let's go.
Hot take. Okay. This is a college football hot take. This is actually kind of good. I do like this. Okay. Well, you guys know I'm a Josh Hoover fan.
Love Josh.
You guys do know I do like Josh Hoover.
The Hoove.
Okay. My hot take is Josh Hoover will be a better quarterback at Indiana than obviously Curtis Rourke, but also Fernando Mendoza.
Wow.
I think he will be the best quarterback in the Kirk Cinetti era so far. Wow. I think I think my argument is he's put up the most numbers by any quarterback coming into the system. He's probably the most well-known player. He's played at the best school than those two quarterbacks. So like Mendoza played at Cal, who's much worse than TCU, and then Rourke obviously played at Ohio, who's a lot worse than those teams. Maybe not the team around him will be as good, but I think his tools are better than what Mendoza's was coming into this team, and I think that this is the best quarterback Kurt Cinetti has had so far in Indiana. Wow. The 2-minute warning will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
So these are the stats he's got to get past. 72% completion percentage, 3,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 182.9 rating. I don't disagree that he is the most talented quarterback. I think it comes down to the tools. Mm-hmm. The running backs are gone. Omar Cooper's gone.
That's not what I'm arguing.
No.
He's the best quarterback.
No, you cannot say that, Andrew, because I could say that Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback in the NFL based on skill, but he doesn't put up the numbers. I need to see the numbers.
No.
I need to see he needs to have a Heisman-type season. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to have a Heisman-type season.
I think he could.
I don't think he is because he doesn't have Omar Cooper. He doesn't have Surratt. He doesn't have the same O-line. He doesn't have the running backs. He's got Charlie Becker. Mm-hmm. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. But how many of those guys do we not know existed?
Fernando Mendoza.
We knew nothing about Omar Cooper for last year.
Fernando Mendoza was the perfect quarterback for Cincinnati for that
I
team.
agree.
But
I think Hoover's a better quarterback.
I think Hoover
will be a better quarterback.
I think Hoover's going to have a better season. Hoover's going to have a better season this year than Fernando would have this year. And still not be as good as Fernando last year.
So you're basically proving my point, is that Josh Hoover is the best quarterback Kurt Cinetti has had.
Maybe, but I don't think he's going to play as good as Mendoza.
So maybe my hot take is just Josh Hoover's the best quarterback Kurt Cinetti has had.
Yeah, but he's had 3.
Yeah. But he's had a Heisman winner so far.
Van, go ahead.
I don't know. That's such a hard thing to say because Fernando won the Heisman. I mean, like, I agree with JJ. I kind of doubt Hoover is going to be up there with the Heisman, but you never know. He might be. I just think that he has a pretty impressive resume and stat line to meet to say that he's a better quarterback than Mendoza would be this year. Mm-hmm. I really don't see that happening.
And the dimensions. Mendoza's 6'4", just a beast.
If those guys, if his wide receivers can emerge as upgrades from last year, maybe, but I don't know if I see that happening.
And that is the 2-minute warning. I believe it. I'm a Hoover guy. I've been a Hoover guy.
Guess who's going to be better than Hoover?
Who?
Aaron Philo.
Not John Mateer.
John Mateer.
Don't
Hot
do
take.
that.
John Mateer
Don't do that.
is going to be in the Heisman Trophy ceremony.
Oh, wow. That's not going to happen. We don't know that. He just can't see the field. I think I can read and play better than he can. Sure.
You heard it here, folks.
So he has to be in a Heisman ceremony.
Correct.
That's good to me.
We should make a bet. Hoover or
Mateer easily.
Hoover. We did this exact bet last year.
And Mateer was higher.
No, it wasn't. Hoover
because
was.
He got injured.
Hoover, Hoover finished higher. Hoover finished higher. Hoover finished higher. At the end of the season, Hoover finished higher.
Mateer was in the Heisman race until he got injured.
Doesn't matter. Fine.
Well, I'll say I'll do you one better. Arch Manning ain't even gonna be close.
That's it. Guys, we really appreciate all of you that are come out here listen to us every week. I know there's only a couple of you, but we really appreciate you guys. We really enjoy putting this out there. It's a lot of fun talking about sports. Please don't. Why would you do that? Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace. Go USA.